Before you resign from your job to become an entrepreneur, there are some hard truths you need to understand. This is not meant to scare you. It is meant to prepare you, because the world of business is very different from the world of employment. 1. The fundamental difference. Employee versus entrepreneur. Employees seek security. They want a stable monthly salary, benefits and insurance, a clear career ladder, and predictable working hours. Their main motivation is security. They often say, "As long as my salary comes every month, my family is safe." Entrepreneurs are different. Entrepreneurs pursue freedom. Freedom to control their time, freedom to make decisions, freedom to choose the direction of their life, and most importantly, the possibility of unlimited income. Their motivation is freedom. 2. Are you ready to have no money? When you resign from your job, several things happen immediately. Your salary stops. There is no guaranteed income. There is no company insurance protecting you anymore. But strangely, your expenses often increase. You may need to pay for tools, marketing, software, rent, or operations. You might have to pay accountants, legal services, and taxes. A real entrepreneur must remain mentally strong, even when money has not started coming in yet. Many people do not fail because they are not smart. They fail because they are afraid of having no money. 3. School trains employees, not entrepreneurs. Since childhood, we are taught one message: study hard so you can get a good job. Rarely does anyone say, study hard so you can build a great business. Schools often train us to memorize, to follow instructions, and to avoid mistakes. But entrepreneurs must do the opposite. They must be willing to fail. They must be willing to take risks, and they must be willing to be different. 4. Entrepreneurs learn through failure. Human beings learn by falling. When we learn to ride a bicycle, we fall first. When babies learn to walk, they fall many times. Building a business is no different. You will fail before you succeed. The problem is that many people are afraid of falling. But there is a simple difference between winners and losers. Losers stop when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. 5. Sometimes success can destroy a business. This is something people rarely talk about. A business can die because it has no customers. It can die because of poor management. But it can also die because it becomes successful too quickly. Sometimes early success makes people feel like experts overnight. They start celebrating too early. They start spending too early. And they forget to build strong systems. Without strong systems, success can become the seed of failure. 6. Hard work does not always create success. Many small business owners work extremely hard. They wake up at 4 in the morning. They go home late at night. They work 7 days a week. Yet their business never grows. Why? Because they are building a job for themselves, not a business system. If the business stops when you stop working, then you are not truly a business owner. You simply own a job. 7. Real entrepreneurs design the business before it exists. The primary job of an entrepreneur is not just selling. The real job is designing systems, designing teams, designing cash flow, and designing growth. Think like an architect. Before a house is built, the blueprint must exist first. The same principle applies to business. 8. 3 essential elements of business. From the experience of many successful entrepreneurs, every business needs 3 things: the right people, the right opportunity, and enough capital. The challenge is that these 3 things rarely arrive at the same time. So entrepreneurs start with one and then search for the other 2. 9. Do not wait for all green lights. Many people never start because they are waiting. They say, "I'm not ready yet. My capital is not enough. I will start when the situation is perfect." But here is the truth. Perfect conditions almost never exist. Entrepreneurs move forward even when the lights are still red. 10. Entrepreneurs are lifelong learners. Employees are expected to know the correct answers. Entrepreneurs must know where to find the answers. Entrepreneurs are generalists. They understand a little about finance, a little about law, a little about marketing, a little about management, and they keep learning. In business, there is no graduation day. 11. The 4 types of people in the money world. There are 4 main roles in the world of income: employee, self-employed, business owner, and investor. Many people believe they are entrepreneurs, but in reality, they are still self-employed. If you stop working, and the money stops too, then you are still trading time for income. True business owners build systems that continue working even when they are not there. 12. The root of it all. Fear security often comes from fear. Fear of being poor. Fear of failing. Fear of what other people will say. Fear of not having money. Entrepreneurs are not fearless. They feel fear just like everyone else. The difference is this: they are not afraid of the feeling of fear itself. They move forward despite it. And at the end of the journey, yes, the path of entrepreneurship is difficult. You may fail. You may lose money. You may feel stress and uncertainty. But if you succeed, the rewards can be extraordinary. Financial wealth, freedom of time, the ability to impact many people, and the ultimate reward, true freedom.